so that you know, we'll be talking about the green smoothies today and a few nice things. I have a very nice document with about 6 different green smoothie recipes on it. And since you've given us your emails, we'll go ahead and email those to you in the next week. And then we were also participating in a wonderful raw cuisine last summer, and they sent us a recipe book on raw, and I'll give that to you as well. So in the week you can expect to get the green smoothie recipes and the raw cookbook. And in addition, I'll also send you the Power Blend smoothie recipe. I see that he's putting those up, so you won't need to write notes on those things. They'll all come by email this week.
Hello. Are you going, Robin?
We're going.
Okay. I'm Stephen Bailey. I'm one of the Fresh Start team, who are the people that bring these monthly or every other month lectures to the community. We originated out of Celebration Tabernacle Church, but we are soon to be a 501c3 freestanding nonprofit with an intent of helping to empower people through education and lectures and support to establish healthier lifestyles and to educate people on how to help prevent some of the most common problems of the standard American diet, the SAD diet, which are, of course, obesity, cancer, diabetes, stroke, and heart disease. And I'd like to introduce the rest of the team at this point. To my right is Michael Hunter, minister with Celebration Tabernacle and helps with the youth programs, and everybody at that church helps out with their restaurant Poshine one time or another. Amy Rutherford Close, who is a member of the group. She is our specialist on fitness, on exercise, and on lifestyle counseling. My wife Susan, who's not a member of the Fresh Start team, but I will introduce her as we come by, and Tiffany, who just joined. Tiffany is a younger, interested person who has some great skills to offer to us, and this is her first lecture to attend. And then behind the camera, who will not appear on this video, is Pastor Robin Gordon, who is the music director at the church and was one of the original people helping to get this program off the ground. And we're a smaller group. I know that we've got the Clinton Fair, and so a number of our normal attendees are responsible to work with that, and hopefully people will come in. But today's one of the annual favorites, because not only do you get information, but we feed you very well with highly nutritious foods. And so I've outlined our sequence in order. A 5-course meal this morning, which is more courses than most people have for breakfast. We're going to start with a green smoothie, and then we're going to do the St. Thomas, Gospel of St. Thomas smoothie as a fruit smoothie. Then we're going to tofu it up. We vegetarians don't beef things up. We increase the nutritional content by adding some concentrated superfoods, and then we will get into vegetables. One of the things that is true of all of these groups is that we can consume more total super high quality foods by using these machines as either blending into a tasty liquid that doesn't require us to do so much chewing. Chewing seems to be passé in America. The other is that when we juice, and this is the Vitamixer that we're going to use for the smoothies, much more expensive than a blender. Blenders will do these things for a limited period of time, but if you get into a daily practice and you use a lot of very high fiber produce, you'll end up burning out a typical blender in a fairly short period of time. These have a huge warranty and are a very powerful machine. This is my favorite middle-of-the-road juicer, meaning something that most people can afford as a startup juicer. Very convenient. It's called the Gravel. There are much better juicers for the end product that costs 3 to 10 times as much as this machine. This machine you can typically get for $150. It retails as $199. It is the 2-speed model, but it is carried by people who often have 30% off sales. Maybe 5 out of 7 days of the week. They've got to knock it back to $199 for 2 days to call it a sell. But it has some advantages in that it's got a huge opening container, which makes the preparation easier. It's got a nice receiving carrier pitcher that will strain some of the foam. And it has a very nice receiving so that the pulp, which we will pour into this container here, we forgot our buckets for our host. Oh, wonderful. Okay, we can put some plastic garbage cans. I'll get to juices at the end, but when I talked about concentrating things, we see here the start of the rainbow. We've got red foods, and of course, what are some of your favorite red foods?
Strawberries?
Strawberries, yeah. A lot of berries, tart berries are red. Orange, we've got the turmeric, we've got the carrots, we've got the papaya as an orange food, we've got the skins of the bananas. This is sort of a white food. Pineapple and lemons as an example of yellow, apples, celery, cucumbers, avocado, cilantro, and chard as an example of a green food. That leaves blue and purple and white. We've got our white with our coconut and our banana and our yogurt, but yogurt doesn't really count in this Eat the Rainbow. And then I've got some black cherry juice, which we're sort of blending. But we've got blueberries. There aren't a lot of blue foods in nature. But one of the things we're told to eat the rainbow, and I talk about drinking the rainbow because we can do it easier. Each of these food colorings represents light refractive nutrients in the foods. These colors are attractive to the color perceiving humans. They stand out from the green vegetation. And we find the resveratrols and super heart protective antioxidants in the reds. We find the carotenes that help to generate healthy cells, better skin, better immune function. We find important nutrient factors, the chlorophylls of the green plant kingdom, lower blood pressure, help to deliver oxygen to the body. And so we want variety. That's one of the essential components of a healthy diet is variety, because we will never know everything that is in every food we eat. We will never know every bit of what we need nutritionally for each individual. And so the more we stretch into different foods, the more logically we are going to give our body the nutrients that it needs. We define something as a vitamin because it is vital